I also saw this on your LinkedIn page where you talk about African growth strategy. Now, this is something that a few people have alluded to or have talked about. Okay, so to you, how do you define the African growth strategy? Just define your view of it to my audience and tell us more about it.
All right. Okay. I'm happy you asked. Right. So, to me, I believe that if you want to solve a problem and solve it well, go to the origin. Try and find out the root of that problem.
The foundation.
What's the primary cause of this problem? And I've been able to demystify the complexities of the challenge we have as a continent.
Wow.
In Africa. Yes.
Okay.
And my resolve completely is that the problem of Africa is the problem of mindsets. We do not have the needed level of transformation in the mind by the needed volume, number of people to cause the kind of change that we deserve. Not even momentum that other parts of the world are seeing, but that we deserve. You know, something strikes me so powerfully about the movie Black Panther.
Okay.
You know, that movie is just so fascinating. You know, over and again, I go back and I watch it. You know, I refused to delete it from my system because it conveys a certain form of message to me that I love to preach. And it's the message of understanding value. Wakanda as a nation understood their value. They knew what they had. They were not interested in competing with any other part of the world. In fact, when the concept of opening up their gates to the world came, you know, to the table, the idea around it was actually towards giving. Like, okay, so we have a lot of things, now let's give it out. We have a lot of things, now let's give it out. So the same way vibranium was so cherished and, you know, admired by the Wakandans, that's the same way we can value our robust capital in human form, human resource capital, our diversity, the peculiarities of our individuality and our diversity. If we can understand that this is a powerful advantage we have, we can actually use it for our own good. Now, the problem of Africa is mindset, right? So as an African growth strategist, what's the strategy I see towards liberating Africa or rewriting the African narrative? It's redefining the mind, basically redefining the mind. I've heard the saying, if there's a will to, a how to will never be a problem. And I agree completely. So that quote, I think it's from Viktor Frankl, the logotherapist. I've gone through some of his work and they're quite rich when it comes to human relationship and human motivation. So one of the challenges that we're having is, in short, that's the basic challenge we're having, our mindset. So when we understand that this is what we have and that we can convert what we have to what we want it to become, then our problems are solved. There are several other things that we can, you know, call to be the problem of Africa, you know, corruption, poor leadership, and on and on and on. But all of these things still boils down to the mindset. What's the mindset of your leader? What's the mindset of an individual? What's your mindset to growth? What's your mindset to development? What's your mindset to empowerment, you know, helping people, growing people? This will show you how much we can do, how much we can achieve when we have the right mindset. So as a strategist, what I do is empower young people with the right mindset to achieving what they want to achieve. So it's called a growth mindset. It's the growth mindset that I adopt, right? So systems, processes, concepts that will help you get better as an individual, that will help you transform your mind. So that's my strategy to the African people. Not like there are no other things that comes, into the equation in the journey of growth, but the major thing to get is the mindset. When we get mindset,
okay,
yes.
Well, I agree with you that the mindset is the primary challenge we have. Okay, now the mind, like you said, we don't have enough people who think this way. Okay, and that's because of the level of our education in our communities. Okay,